previously.
Putting the status update online about you and me being together has cost the heat gigs.
I want to be a better dad for Jimmy. I want to take care of you guys and be someone you can depend on. Don't you want that too?
If Liam starts to mess you around again.
It's fine. Thanks.
So I'm looking for somebody who's interested in helping me give Josh a little lesson in repercussions.
Joshua Willis, we've received an anonymous tip-off that you're dealing illegal peptides. I'm going to need you to come down to the station with me today.
Everybody needs good neighbors with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbors should be there for one another. That's when good neighbors become good friends.
That door shouldn't jam anymore, but let us know if you have any problems.
Well, thank you very much.
Pleasure. I'll see you tomorrow.
Fantastic. Looking forward to it.
Good luck.
Cheers.
See you.
Why are you meeting with Liam?
Oh, well, I'm sure he won't mind me telling you. He was pitching his line of hand sanitizers, and we just had a preliminary meeting before his full presentation tomorrow.
Did Paul set that up for him?
No, Liam organised it off his own bat. I get the impression that Paul's not a fan, given your history. But lucky for Liam, I quite like his ideas.
Yeah, okay. I'll call you back. Hi.
Hey, I hear you're impressing Therese.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. Fingers crossed. You, fancy a post-work drink? You never could say no to a dark and stormy.
Okay.
Remember that time we made our own homebrew ginger beer?
Yeah, I remember the bottles exploding.
Hey, darling. Hi. No, I was in a meeting. What's up? They found peptides in Josh's bag?
That's what Dad said. Enough to be over the threshold for trafficking.
It just doesn't make any sense. I mean, why would Josh go near that sort of stuff?
Well, I agree. I mean, it's got to be some sort of mistake.
Or someone's deliberately framed him.
Okay, let's not get carried away here. Look, whatever it is, I'm sure we'll deal with it. Oh. Hey, you all right?
They weren't mine, Mum.
No, of course not. Look, the police will figure it out. What did they say?
Well, they're still investigating, so I haven't been charged yet.
Well, they did say there's a high chance he will be charged in the next few days.
Do you have any idea how the pills got in your bag?
No, honestly.
Okay, well, maybe we should retrace your steps. What did you get up to today?
Well, Aaron and I were working out our gigs for the next month, and then we met up with Naomi at the waterhole before the show.
Where exactly did they find the peptides?
In the side zip pocket.
And when was the last time you opened the bag?
Last week, maybe?
So someone could have planted them, like, whenever?
Well, they must have, because they weren't mine.
Well, we believe you, mate.
Yeah, of course we do. I mean, the whole idea of you dealing with illegal substances is absurd.
All right, there's something you guys should know.
No statement at this time. Naomi, please. Look, I just had to watch a potential agent walk on out of here.
Aaron, look, I already pushed my luck with the consult, all right? I can't manage your PR.
It's another journo.
Give it here, give it here. Hello, Naomi Canning speaking. No, I am their publicist, so I will be fielding this call. Ah, that is a complete non-story. No, the police aren't even real. They were just part of the show.
The entertainment being marched out of here by the police. What do you think that looks like to my customers?
It's not his fault, Sheila. Look, it will not happen again.
No, it won't happen again because I won't be hiring you again.
Look, I don't know how else to put this, but if you run that story, you will look stupid.
So then my boss, Forrest, cracked it. He took back my stock, told me I was out, and haven't seen him since.
I can't believe you dated this Forrest guy.
I was only trying to help Josh, but I got in over my head.
You seriously hit him?
I would have paid to see that.
This is no time for jokes.
Look, I shouldn't have agreed to sell the illegal stuff, but those pills in my bag, they weren't mine, I swear.
So someone planted them. See, I said that from the start.
Forrest, he was so furious with both of us. He must have something to do with this.
How could you get mixed up with a guy like that?
I was desperate to earn money for the baby.
If you were in trouble, why didn't you come to me?
Well, there's no point dwelling on that now.
What, you don't think it's worth discussing what they did?
I'll call Toadie in the morning. You and I will meet with him and figure out a strategy.
Thanks.
Look, I know we have our problems, but we need to put them aside and be a team for our kids.
The only team here are me and the kids. You made sure of that.
Fine. Might as well head back to the motel. We'll get you through this, mate.
Good luck to your presentation tomorrow. Hopefully you blow those hotel bigwigs away.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Well, confidence is half the battle.
Seriously, though, once I land this contract, I'm going to support you and Jimmy.
This is sounding familiar.
Ames, I know I've made promises in the past, but I finally found something that I'm good at.
Sales. Mum did always say you could talk the leg off a chair.
Look, I've been seeing what a terrific job you've done with Jimmy, how you've landed on your feet here. You've really inspired me. Now, I want to make you and Jimmy proud.
Yeah, I want that too. You can do this. The product's good.
The product's great. It's going to fly off the shelves. It's going to fly! This is going to change everything. For all of us. You know, this Lassiter's deal, it's just the start.
You're looking for ways to help with Josh's defence.
Yeah, I know it won't achieve much, but I want to feel like I'm doing something.
Haven't you done enough?
Excuse me?
I'm just saying that maybe you should stay out of it.
Why?
Because from what it sounds like, if you hadn't got involved, Josh might not even be in this mess in the first place.
Imogen's the last person you should be pointing fingers at. She's only trying to help.
What, by attacking this Forrest guy? By making him so mad that him and his cronies have come back for revenge?
You know what? You ain't even here. So how about you keep your opinions to yourself?
Right. So only people who agree with you are allowed to speak? Is that why you shut down Dad too? He was obviously upset and you acted like he wasn't even here.
Mum was focused on organising the practical stuff. That's all.
Mum was focused on punishing Dad. I get that you're angry at him, but he wants to help support Josh. Maybe you should let him.
What are you doing here?
Look, I know it's late, but Sheila just told me what happened with Josh. Is he okay?
Yeah, he's pretty worried.
Well, as are you, I bet.
Well, it hasn't been a great night, let's just say that. Yeah, the place was given 3 stars, but I think there might have been a bribe involved.
It's cold in here.
Yeah, the heater's busted. Oh, and so's the leg on that chair. Yeah, I keep asking myself, you know, what kind of father am I? I had no idea.
I know how you feel. I mean, there's been plenty of times with my kids when I've thought, how could I be so blind?
Yeah, well, it's hard to be angry at them, isn't it, when our own lives are such a mess.
I thought life was supposed to get easier as you get older, but nope. It just gets more and more complicated.
I appreciate your support. Bobby Piper. Teresa, yeah.
I came to talk to you about Josh. Clearly, you've already found a friendly ear.
Teresa.
You didn't know Josh would get arrested.
Oh, but it's terrible for business, love.
Well, you never know. Bit of buzz might end up being good for the waterhole.
Oh, well, I suppose that's one way of looking at it. What are you looking at?
What do you reckon he's up to?
He is switching the packaging. It's the oldest trick in the book. He's pouring cheap stuff into pricier bottles.
So his fancy hand sanitizer's really just some supermarket homebrew?
Looks like it to me.
Hey, thanks for coming. I bought you one. Look, I just want you to know Lauren didn't stay long in the motel last night.
Hey, it's none of my business.
I want you to know she left straight after you did, and it was the first time she'd been there.
Okay.
She came because she heard about Josh. Oh, I needed to talk. My head was all over the place.
Why don't you talk to Carl? Or Paige. There must have been somebody else you could have talked to.
Well, you were my first choice, but you made it pretty clear that that wasn't an option.
Look, the reason I came over last night was to apologise. I've been shutting you out, and that was wrong. I'll consult you on everything from now on.
I'd appreciate that.
And you should come to the meeting with Toadie too, of course. I'm actually heading over there now.
Well, we could go together, present a united front for Josh.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Look, I understand why this is hard for you, but we need to be a family right now, as much as we can.
I agree. He needs us both.
Have you spoken to your agent yet? Maybe he can get you some solo gigs.
He won't even answer my calls. Maybe I just need to be patient. I mean, this might all just blow over, especially if it's a big misunderstanding.
You think Josh is innocent?
He seems like a nice guy. I can't imagine him doing anything that dodgy. What?
Josh was involved in an incident not long after Chris and I met. So how was last night? You do anything fun?
Oh, not really. Finished the job at the hotel. Bumped into Liam. Yeah, we ended up going for a drink.
Right.
Oh, it was nothing special. Just wanted to celebrate.
Celebrate?
Yeah. Just got the chance to show his products to Lassiter's this morning.
Yeah. Saw him getting ready for that.
Oh, just now?
Yeah, he had a box of hand sanitizers on him.
Yeah, he must be pumped. He's pretty excited about the opportunity.
Sounds like he's not the only one.
I bet you're wondering why I'm being so supportive of Liam after everything I've told you. But I really think he's ready to turn things around with this sales job.
Hey, look, Amy, the bottles that Liam had, they weren't those handcrafted organic ones that he's been going on about.
What are you trying to tell me?
He was pouring some other brand into a fancier bottle. Yeah, I think he's using stuff from the supermarket and claiming it to be something special. His whole sales pitch is a lie.
Thanks for telling me that, man.
I've got to start my shift, so I'll leave you to it.
Hello, mate.
Hey.
So I've just been to see Toadie with Mum and Dad.
How'd it go?
I can't tell us much yet. I'm really sorry the gig got wrecked last night. Promise you from now on, no more trouble while I'm on the job.
I hate to say this, but I think it's better if I perform alone from now on.
So I'm out.
Mate, if this was the first time you'd done something dodgy, then fair enough, but look, I'm just trying to get my brand right.
So Nate told you about my assault conviction?
Hey, you'll find something else. And at least your money problems are sorted.
Oh, mate, it's not about that. I really love this job. The fact is, dancing's the closest thing I've come to feeling good about myself since my swimming career.
Mate, I'm sorry.
Sorry I caused you trouble.
Did you talk to Toadie?
Yeah, I'll talk to you later.
Poor Josh. Yeah, he's trying to be brave, but I can tell he's a total mess.
Hey, can you just get a skinny latte and...
Soy, please.
He looked so scared when he was being arrested. I mean, I just wish there was something I could do to help.
Tell me about it. Seeing as I'm pretty much the reason he's being framed.
Wait, what, framed? So, you think he's innocent?
Absolutely.
And, sorry, why is that your fault?
Oh, Josh was working for this guy, Forrest, and I made him angry. Really angry.
You said Forrest.
Yeah, Forrest Jones. His name's almost as weird as his.
And you think Forrest is the guy that set Josh up?
No one else could have done it. So.
Okay, I think you need to tell me the whole story.
All right, but this has to stay between us.
Are you sure about this?
I know what I saw. And Gran saw it too. Wait.
Hey.
Hey.
Went really well.
Yeah, it was a great presentation. Can I have a quick word? It's about your products.
Well, you can say it in front of Therese.
Fine. But you need to be honest, Liam. Kyle saw you decanting bottles of hand sanitizer into fancier bottles.
Don't deny it.
Is this what you saw me with?
Yeah, it's not even his.
Hey, I'm well aware of that.
I bet you it's not even organic.
I did a blind test as part of my presentation. This is one of the most upmarket brands out there, way more expensive than mine.
Yeah, and when we tried them without knowing which was which, we preferred Liam's product.
Yeah, that's great.
So, is there anything else?
Nope.
Great presentation. I'll be in touch.
Pleasure.
Right.
Let me buy you lunch to make up for it.
Yeah, you can join me for lunch, but I'll pay my own way.
I'll see you after lunch.
Trace, and about last night.
Save it. Brad's already given me his excuse.
It's not an excuse. I just dropped by to see how...
Please. You're making this worse.
I'm just trying to tell you what happened.
Look, it's really obvious what's happening here. You and Brad are seeing each other and you're pretending otherwise for the sake of the kids.
We're not. I swear we're not.
Well, then you're wanting it to happen. Just like you've always wanted him.
Hey. Look, I can imagine how hard things must be for you. You've been away such a long time and you come home to find the family in chaos. It must be hard to make sense of things.
So you're saying I don't know what I'm talking about?
That's not what I meant. Oh, you got a message from someone named Chaz.
Whoa, chill out. I didn't read it. Don't ever touch my things.
I haven't heard you say that since we shared a room.
What, you think I'm being childish?
Yeah, a little bit.
Is that why my opinion doesn't count? Because you still see me as the baby of the family?
I really think we're talking about different things now.
This is why I stayed away for so long.
Okay, I get that you feel sidelined. I actually felt like that for a really long time. Josh was the golden boy.
Don't blame Josh for the way you treat people.
And how do I treat people, Piper?
Like you're better than them?
This is not the Piper I know.
Because you don't know me. You know nothing about me.
Thanks. I feel bad for Josh.
Well, if this mess is cleared up, he'll get his job back. In the meantime, you've got a show next weekend at the Waratah Hotel.
Since when?
I called them this morning and talked them into booking you.
I can't believe you did that for me.
Well, I felt bad about the status update. And now the Josh thing, I just wanted to help.
You're the best.
You are not taking him on a zip line. He's only 9 years old.
Hey, I read the terms and conditions. It said so long as all hysterical mothers are kept well out of sight, pretty much any kid can swing from the trees like a monkey.
So, not eating with your buddy today?
She got a better offer.
Did you tell her what Liam was up to?
Well, turns out we were wrong.
What, he's legit?
I still don't trust him, though.
You're not jealous by any chance, are you?
Amy's a mate. I'm just looking out for her and Jimmy.
I said I'd pay my own way.
Hey, shush, I insist.
All right, but you're $10 over.
Yeah, it's a tip. If you could sell that, and I will just pop to the ladies' room.
Hey.
Hey. Hey. I was wondering, has there been any fallout since Josh's arrest?
What kind of fallout?
Well, Mum was just worried there might be a negative impact on business at the bar.
Your mother loves to have a bee in her bonnet. I'm sure she'll find something else to fuss about tomorrow.
And what about Therese? She must be pretty shaken up. Has that had any effect on the hotel?
She's a professional. It shouldn't affect her work.
You must have enjoyed it, though. Watching Josh getting taken away by those cops, that must have felt good.
Look, I will admit that Josh is not my favourite person, but I would never take pleasure in somebody else's misfortune.
Oh.
Although I have to admit, it just goes to show that people do tend to get what they deserve in the end, don't they?
Oh, so you're saying it's karma?
Call it what you want. Fact is, Josh behaved badly and now he's suffering. Kind of reassuring in a way, isn't it?
Hey. How you doing?
Well, Toadie believes my story. He says not to panic until I'm actually charged, but we all know it's just a matter of time.
Well, he's a great lawyer, so no matter what happens, you're going to be able to
Yeah,
fight this.
but he said himself that it's going to be tough. And considering I carried the bag around with me all day, it's hard to figure out where I was set up. And to be honest with you, I'm really scared. I'm probably going to prison.
No, you're not, because you're innocent.
Thanks for believing me.
The thing is, I'm pretty sure that Paul had something to do with this.
What? Are you serious?
I can't prove it yet, so don't mention this conversation to anyone, but just leave it with me, okay?
What are you going to do?
I still need to figure that out. But I promise you, Josh, I will do everything in my power to clear your name.
Thank you.
Coming soon.
Is there any hope for the future?
Maybe all we need to do is get the security camera footage, yeah?
The disc is gone. The police have searched everywhere.
What are you doing?
How will people feel now that I'm back?
Everybody needs good neighbors with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbors should be there for one another. That's when